Is it worth it, even though it's gonna hurt?
Ooh.
Probably not. I don't know.
90% of my blood was margarita.
I got closer to God when I saw some of them.
Hi, I'm Aimee Lou Wood. I play Chelsea.
I'm Natasha Rothwell, and I play Belinda.
I'm Michelle Monaghan, and I played Jacqueline on the White Lotus.
And how would we fare at the resort in real life? Let's find out. Oh my God, okay. There were a few, but one of them was Nothing Matters, Last Dinner Party. I just used to blast that, but actually one day I blasted it so loud on my Bluetooth speaker and they heard it on set, and they texted me like, can you turn that down?
I don't know, maybe Travel Around Pink Pony Girl.
That's really good. That's really
a fun
good.
one.
I had Frank Ocean on repeat during my whole time in Thailand, so I would just say any song by him.
I'm quite good at, my friend calls me Whizzy Fingers because I can sort out problems quite quickly, which is quite off-brand. People think I'm a bit spacey, but there have been a few times where I've gone somewhere and I've known in my gut that that was not the correct place that we should stay, and I've done a lot of, don't worry, I've sorted it. We've got a backup. But I think because I'm so thought out before I book these holidays. I do so much research that nothing really goes wrong once I get there. But I was saying before that my dad took me to a place that had an ant infestation, and we didn't really overcome that problem because it was impossible. We just had to sleep with a load of ants. But but holidays are quite, arguments, isn't it? It's always arguments. Like family holidays, it's always that I would be the peacekeeper a lot of the time. So I'm good at like diffusing things before they blow. But I find holidays in general quite stressful just because I always feel like the pressure for like to keep it, because it's supposed to be an amazing time. It's supposed to be perfect. Nothing's ever perfect.
Ooh, lost luggage. Actually, it was here, Heathrow. Someone walked off with my bag.
Oh,
I got
my
it back.
gosh.
But it was my first time ever, waiting for the baggage claim, and just everyone came and left, and I was like, oh, this happens to people.
Yeah, that's happened a few times. There's like a particular luggage brand out there that
Yeah.
there's a lot of similar pieces.
Yes, I know exactly
And that's
what you're-
happened to me twice, and we've caught each other
Like
just as they
tugging
were
on it.
just as they were leaving the airport, and you're like, I think that might be mine, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that happens a lot. Worst travel disaster, I would just say it happens a lot. Like a flight gets canceled and then you're stuck somewhere in Timbuktu and
Yeah.
you gotta take the next flight out. And, it happens to all of us these days, right?
We had a lot of, I had a lot of emotional challenges because I was away from home for 7 months, and I missed my friends and I missed my flat, and but everyone was we just really grouped together to get each other through it. But the crises were more emotional.
No.
I mean, that's the good thing about it being
That was good.
a fictional hotel.
Yeah, exactly.
We were pretty great, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there were any issues with the hotels. No.
It's just hot.
It was hot. A lot of mosquitoes, but that wasn't the hotel's fault.
And little tiny lizards, which is
what are you
just
gonna
par
do?
for the course.
They were cute.
No, she says that. I got closer to God when I saw some of them because I don't do well with little green
You just
things.
sort of they live up in the ceiling, and then 20 minutes later you find them over there on the wall. They just kind of cruise around without you seeing them. So I understand.
I always think with holiday romances, it's so sad when you then have to say goodbye. But is it, it's always weighing up is it worth it, even though it's going to hurt? Or do you avoid the pain completely, but then you also avoid the joy? So I think that depending on where I am in my life, in my inner landscape, I think go for it.
Ooh, if I feel like a holiday romance coming on, no, I wouldn't shut it down.
Yeah, if you're on holiday and you're feeling the vibes, that's kind of what a holiday is about, right? It's connection with yourself, or you connect with other people, romantically or otherwise.
It's a fun little respite from reality, right?
Yeah.
They're probably staying in the hotel. It takes a lot to cross that divide of just being on holiday or just being at home.
Yeah, I just don't bring enough stuff. Which is so weird because my suitcase, Leslie was always taking the mick out of my suitcase because she's it's this huge, it's like a wardrobe. But it was just had nothing actually in it. Like, there was loads of stuff, but nothing good. I don't think out, I don't plan enough, I just shove everything in, which then means I end up with nothing that's actually, like I had like no clothes. And I was like, how have I brought the biggest suitcase ever and yet I'm wearing the same outfit over and over again? Because I just don't think, I need to be more strategic whilst packing. I do bring too much stuff, but then the quality of the stuff that I bring is so thoughtless that I end up actually with like one crochet dress that I wear over and over again. And I love a crochet dress, but you want some variety.
Oh my God. The first time I did White Lotus, I looked at the weather and there's like the mountainy area in Hawaii and like the lower lands area. And it's just two different climates. And I had all this stuff that was like way warmer because they're just like, it wasn't like, I mean, relatively speaking, it wasn't like winter coats or anything, but I was just like, oh, it's like hot where I am. And I ended up having to ship everything back and getting new stuff.
But you would assume, because you were in Hawaii, right?
I
so you assumed
assumed
it was going to be hot.
Well, that's what made me be like, I'm glad I looked at the temperature and I got warmer things because otherwise I would have been stuck.
I would have packed, yeah.
Yeah, I should have just taken, my packing cues from the name of where I was going. But I was just like, let me look at the weather. And I was like looking at some high mountain in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I just surrender. I think I just surrender and go to sleep and hope someone finds me. Because the stress of trying to get someone to come and save you is so much. I mean, I'd give it a good shot. The handles in my flat always fall off. So there's been a few times where I have actually locked myself in my room. I'm quite good at like finding a contraption to get into the, so I think I'd be quite good at robbing houses because of this situation that I have at home, which is that my handles are just constantly falling off my doors. So I get locked in bathrooms, my kitchen I've been locked in for a few hours because my phone's not in there. So I am quite good at getting out, but if I couldn't, I would just wait.
I'd bang like hell, I'd scream, and then worst case scenario, I'd flood the bathroom, and then someone would be like, what's happening in that room?
There you go.
And
you're crouched up on the sink. I
That's
like
right.
it. I like it. The visuals awesome.
That's right. I'm just like, flood!
There's never too many. There's never too many. The margaritas on this job, I became like, I think 90% of my blood was margarita. It's usually spicy, and then I had one bad experience with the spicy marg, so I went off it for a while and just did the normal margs. But there was a bar in Koh Samui that played the best music. I can't remember what it was called. Bar Bohème, and they did the best margarita.
It's all inclusive. It's all included. So I think we're good, right?
I feel like you are saying there needs to be a limitation, and that feels judgy.
Yeah, it feels really.
So
we're right. I'm
gonna let you process your relationship to margaritas.
I have a great relationship with margaritas.
Really great one over here as well. So yeah, you kind of let the margarita tell you when it's enough. You don't tell it's enough yet.
Do you know, I've never done a big group holiday. Like, me and my friends were talking about this the other day. I never had that, like, the big trip. But I think not solo either. Somewhere in the middle. I would rather a 3. I love a 3. Like, I love a trio. I always end up in 3s. Always. So, like, me, Leslie, and Walton were a bit of a 3. But, like, my 2 best friends with a moon coven at home. Like, 3s are good. So I think a 3 holiday is perfect. But a big group, no. I mean, I had an experience of that on the White Lotus. It's a lot of feelings and a lot of people to hold. So yeah, not big groups.
I love solo.
I love a good solo. I like my alone time, and I also with the right people, of course. You know, it's great to have like a girls trip and family trip, all the stuff, but.
Solo.
I like solo. She's really deep into the
I'm
solo.
I'm very much like, I try to be accommodating a lot. And so there are versions of trips that I want to go on that other people wouldn't like, where I'm like super nerdy and I would want to go to like, I'm like, oh, let me learn about this pyramid. And they're like, want to go to the club. And so I like not having to accommodate other people.
That makes sense. That makes sense. God, it's a great question.
Something heavy, hopefully.
I mean, I don't know. probably like a wine bottle, maybe. Would
Yeah.
that do it?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking there'd be like some sort of.
if it was full.
If it was full, but probably not. Probably not. Yeah, I would use a wine bottle.
Yeah.
Something like of some heft.
Yes.
I would take the floor. I am not letting either of those two sleep on the floor. They are goddesses. I'm taking the floor. So they can choose amongst themselves who gets which, but I'm taking the floor. They are really, and they'll be really sad that I'm on the floor. They would feel, because they're kind like that, but I would insist that I'm taking the floor.
I can sleep anywhere, so I would take the floor.
I actually would as well.
You would?
Yeah. I don't I like the
Yeah.
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 And I'm not I don't sleep like a log. I kind of don't know how I'm going to wake up most days because I sleep all over the place. And then if I were sleeping, I would just I don't want to give them that experience. I'd rather just, sprawl out on the floor.
That is so nice. I'll take the sofa. We're going to give Aimee the bed.
This is why I have to travel by myself because I'll always want to make sure everyone else is okay.
All day spa. Oh, can't think of anything worse than going to the full moon party. No, but all day spa. Heaven. Yeah, but also gets a little bit boring. Like, I'm good at the treatments I love, but then, the kind of waiting around I don't like saunas. I just find that really stressful. I just feel like that's like a panic attack in a room. Like, overheating and being trapped in with other people. No. But, yeah, massages and oh my God, heaven. And Thailand, oh my God, the massages. We were all, I think I had withdrawals when I got back. Because I would go for 4 a week. And they're £10.
Ooh, that's a real tough one. You know what? And I'm not going to answer it. I'm going to say I'm going to go full moon party into the spa.
I was about to say there has to be a beginning and an end.
Yes.
So after full moon party, you're going to want to, you're going to spot it. Oh, you move it.
Yeah, for sure. You move it, take it, put a fresh towel down.
Yeah.
It's yours. And then you get another margarita.
That's right. That's right. Ooh. Perhaps.
Probably not. I don't know. I mean, if you make a friend, depends how friendly you be.
Yeah. The perhaps is if I'm there again.
Yes. But if I'm on holiday, I'm probably not going to be. It's not going to be another destination I'll probably return to. I'm probably going to go somewhere new.
Because you're on holiday to forget about real life, and you don't want to be reminded of bringing your pretend life into your real life, perhaps. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys.